Welcome to part one of a three-part series that I'm going to be filming for you guys. I love doing these live because, first of all, it's just more fun and it's a lot easier for me. And yeah, so I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about goal setting today. And one of my most popular trainings that I do inside of my business is Set Goals Like a CEO. It's really awesome. The results that come out of this program are like incredible. So I wanted to just give you guys a little bit of a taste about goal setting. So has anyone here like done any goal setting activities before or anything like that? For me, when I first started on my journey of like goal setting and getting, I never had achieved a goal in my entire life. And what happened was I had never really written any of the goals down, but more importantly, I had never connected with the feelings of achieving those goals. And I didn't know that there was a really powerful way to actually set and get goals. So, excuse me, I'm so sorry. So, first of all, goal setting is like super essential. Number one, because it keeps things exciting, it keeps things exhilarating, and it keeps you moving with that forward momentum. And number two, did you know that when you write your goals down, you're actually 50% more likely to achieve them? So I want to talk to you guys about the acronym SMART goals. And today we're going to go through what each of these goals, what each of these letters mean, and help you be on your way to setting and getting even more powerful goals. So the S in SMART goals stands for specific, simple, see yourself in the picture, sensory, and self-initiated. So when we say specific, we mean that if you're setting a monetary goal for yourself, you're not basically setting a goal that says more money. You're setting a goal that says $111,000 specifically. And the reason why this is important is because our subconscious mind is programmed to take the path of least resistance. So if you were to set a goal that says like, I want to make more money, well, you could walk out your front door today and then pick up a nickel on the ground, and just by default, your brain will be like, oh my gosh, you know what? Check. More money, mission accomplished, goal achieved. And obviously that's not the case. So we want to get really specific with what we're trying to achieve. And then when we say simple, we want to say not like all of your life's goals, but like one specific area of life that you'd like to achieve your goal. The next is seeing yourself in the picture. So this is essentially being able to see yourself in the picture, like your like the visual of achieving the goal, and understanding that we're not seeing it through our own eyes. We're not visualizing as if you already have it. We're seeing ourselves in the picture and noticing ourselves in this visual achieving the goal. So that way we keep that forward moving momentum. When we manifest, we want to be inside of the picture. We want to be looking through our own eyes because we want to be embodying the energy of having already achieved it. But when we are setting the goal, to have our minds on task to achieve it and to keep that momentum, we want to make sure that it sees it as if we haven't achieved it yet. So the next one is sensory. So we want to see what we see, hear what we hear, feel what we feel, smell what we smell, and taste what we taste. So you're really creating like a fully visceral vision for the goal that you're setting. So like getting really, really detailed with this one is a lot of fun. And the self-initiated means, is this something within your control? Is this something that you can initiate and create yourself? The M in SPARTA goals stands for measurable and meaningful. So measurable means like, okay, so you can't measure something like happiness and confidence or success, but what you can do is measure what that means to you. So like if you were to define success, like how do you know when you've achieved it? What's your evidence procedure? What is a dollar amount in your bank account? What is the number on the scale? What are these things that you define as success? Because these are also things that you can continue to redefine as you continue to evolve. So again, like if you say like, I just want to be happier, well, that's great. But how do you know when you're happy? That way, when you look at your list, you're like checking it off and being like, done, 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 done by default. Oh my God, I've defined what this means. It means I'm happy. Amazing. And meaningful to you. So does the goal motivate you? Hopefully it does. The A in SMART goals stands for alter ego and achievable. So alter ego is essentially like if you want to create a goal for yourself, you want to channel the person who already has the goal. So the energy of the version of you who already has it. So for me, I always like to say that I channel Posh Spice. Because obviously, like, who's better than Posh, right? So our subconscious mind actually creates distance between you and the goal. So if you want to hit the goal, you have to see yourself as if you have it now. So you want to like really embody that manifestation and embody that energy. So we have two parts here. So remember, before I said you have to see yourself in the picture. So we want to see ourselves in the picture, and then we want to float down into that visual. So we're inside of the body of the version of us who already has the goal. So we're really feeling that energy as if we've already achieved it. Hey, hey, hey. Achievable. So just because it hasn't been done before doesn't mean that it's not achievable. So if you think of something that's so freaking juicy that like, oh my God, I want to achieve this more than anything, then you can do it. You can literally do anything that you want in this lifetime, no matter what, you can achieve it. You want to make sure that it's achievable though. So hopefully you're not setting a goal to like sprout wings and fly away like a fairy. But it's something that like you can carve your own path. And if someone else has already achieved a goal that you want to set for yourself, girlfriend, you can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. And that's where the resources come in. So the R stands for resources and reasons to achieve. So resources meaning what internal resources do you have available to you to achieve this goal, and have you been able to achieve it before? What prevents you from moving towards this goal now? And maybe if you haven't already achieved this goal, who's someone who has that you can leverage their resources in order to achieve it yourself? So this is where I make the joke, it's a really lame joke, but where I make the joke that social stalking is like totally acceptable. I don't condone stalking, but this is the only time where I will be like, girl, do it. So when I was setting really big goals for myself in the beginning, I had never achieved them before. So I was like, how the F am I going to achieve this if I've never done it before? How am I supposed to know how to create this in my life? So what I did was I looked at someone who had already achieved it and basically followed in their path, because if they did it, I can do it too. So I just wanted to see like what pivots they made, how they showed up, what beliefs they had, how they were, energetically aligning with their community. So you can utilize someone else's resources and install that within yourself. And that's called modeling. And we talk about that in NLP and the NLP certification. And then reasons to achieve. So why are you doing this? This is like connecting to your why and thinking about like those deep down, like reasons that like really motivate you to achieve these goals, like really connecting to your purpose. And the T stands for timed and towards. So timed means putting a specific date on it. So it's not forever lingering in the future. So you're saying like today is March 19th. So you're saying March 19th, 2022. So 1 year from now, what is that goal? So not just a month, not just a year, we're putting a date on it. So it keeps us moving forward, and it keeps us keeps creating that momentum and that end goal, right? And then toward. Toward is something that is really just a way about how you're phrasing things. So it's about setting goals for what you want, not for setting goals of what you don't want. So like if you were setting a toward motivated goal, you would say something like, I want to create my soul aligned business. Because when you say I want to create my soul aligned business, it creates this feeling and this image of like this beautiful business that you're creating, right? And with those images inside of your mind that you're creating, it then creates feelings and actions and results. So if you were to say, I don't want to be in corporate anymore, well, it's also creating that picture too. So we want to focus on what we want, not on what we don't want. So basically, when you're going through these SMART goals and you're setting these goals for yourself, follow the acronym SMART and make sure the goals that you're setting are really freaking juicy. You can do anything. So if you drop down in the comments, let me know what goals you're setting. I would love to hear from you. And if you want more, I have a $17 CEO, Set Goals Like a CEO bundle where we have a live workshop, a 150-page ebook of a 30-day goal and ritual guide, and also a daily meditation that you can listen to every single day. This is one of my most incredible, obviously my lowest ticket offer, but also one of the most incredible results producing offers that I have. So I'll put it down in the description below, but if you are interested, be sure to click it. Huge fan, and guys, you can do anything you want to do in this life. You are so capable, you deserve it, you are worthy, and I cannot wait to hear about all the goals that you're setting. Stay tuned for part 2. We'll come on live next week and just give you more juiciness. So hope you have the best day ever. Happy Friday, and go set some goals.